Hello there everyone, and it's that time of year again. Yes, it is the holidays. Happy holidays everyone. Merry Christmas wherever you are. Seriously, I hope you're all having a great holiday. For today's video, we are going to be doing another fursuiter interview. That's right, it's another episode of All About a Fursuiter. In this video, we're going to be interviewing none other than Ulterion. I don't know what his species is, so I'm just going to call him Ulterion. So, as always, we'll ask Ulterion 5 questions, and at the end of it, he'll do the switcheroo round, and I'll ask me a question, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you're all having a great holiday, and let's get into today's holiday-themed interview video. Boy.
Greetings and welcome, Benji. It is an honor and a privilege to have you interview me. I'm very glad you did, because I got some great things in store for you and all the viewers.
So the honor is all mine, Ulterion. Seriously, I want to thank you so much for being on the interview. Thank you so much for the introduction. Without further ado, let's get into the first question now, and that is, what are some of your favorite moments within the furry fandom? Yes.
My most favorite moments from the fandom are all the times when people go and say, oh, look at that guy, oh, look at this guy. But, you know, my favorite moments are the moments where a sense of wonder is instilled within the onlookers. A sense of wonder which leads to a sense of purpose. A sense of purpose that says, yes, wonder still exists in the universe, and it is beautiful.
That is a very cool statement, man. That's very wise, very awesome. Very awesome, dude. My dude, yas, 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 yas. Very awesome, my dude. Boy. Now, on to question 2 now, and that is a very common question in the furry fandom, I must say. And that is, who made your fursuit?
Kiwi Wallaroo made this fursuit. I, of course, designed the character. But I don't know what really happened to her. She stopped doing this kind of stuff. And a fun fact, though, is she lived right next to me on the next street over. And it was always fun, you know, working on design consultation and whatnot. And it was really good, but I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing okay with whatever project she's doing. She used to have a Fur Affinity, but the page was taken down. It doesn't exist anymore, so I really don't know what happened. I hope she's doing well.
Yeah, that is really neat. That is really neat that they made your fursuit. That's really awesome. I hope they are doing alright, honestly. I hope they're doing good and achieving their dreams. Hope they're doing awesome, my dude, yes. Now on to question 3. Now, I think this is a really cool one, to be honest, and that is, tell us more about being a co-host on your comic book series that you're currently making. Yes.
Alrighty now. You see, me and Talja became friends when we met in this one group on social media for Christian furries. As we began to talk together and relate about various different things, we both spoke of how we always wanted to make a comic series. And he's like, and yeah, at first Talja was like, you know, I always had this idea for this comic and etc, etc, and then like, oh really? I always wanted to make a comic too, but it never really happened. And he's like, oh wow, that's awesome. And then we both got to really talking, and I needed to know if it was okay with him, and he's like, yeah, sure. And so we basically combined both of our ideas into one story, which was really, really cool, and it was really beneficial for both projects. And now it's one project, and yeah, I'm glad we met together and fused our ideas together. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful series that's going to really blow everybody's mind.
You know, I think that is really neat that you and Talja are making that. That's just really cool. I think comic book series are a really cool thing. They're really hard to make, but I think that's really cool that you're both in that, making that. Really neat, really awesome. So speaking of Talja, on to the 4th question now, and that is, my dude, how did you and Talja Fox meet? Yes.
And of course, you know, me and Talja, we met in this Christian furry group, and we both were able to click together very, very well. We both like the same things, you know, Japanese stuff, anime, comic stuff, sci-fi, and we're both Christians, and you know, the rest is history. He really is a great fan. I'm glad that I met him.
That is so sweet. You know, as a Christian myself, I think that's really cool you both met a Christian group chat, a Christian fur group chat, which I believe I'm actually in. So I think that's really cool that you both met there. That's really awesome. That's really sweet. That's really cool. On to the fifth and final question. And that is, what are 3 positive things in the furry fandom that make you happier? Yeah.
3 positive things about the fandom that, really, touched my heart and inspired me is, the passion behind the creativity of it all, and how many different people, whether they're writing or making pictures or, of course, going out fursuiting, it's inspiring how everyone just is united by this one simple concept of walking, talking animal people. And yeah, another thing is, I like how even if it's not right away, you are more than likely pretty soon to make a very good friend. Like, even if not everyone's nice to you, you'll still be able to find at least one good friend who you can relate to 100%. And plus, another thing about furry stuff is it's just so wonderful and so heartwarming. It really is therapeutic, to just, like, you take the human, you take the animal, you put together the best of both, and together you get the ideal life form. And it just all cuddly, wuddly, bubbly, wubbly, rah, 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 rah. But yeah, it just feels good. It feels right, and it's a great help to those who seek it. Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, that's really neat. Just those positive things that you said are just really heartwarming. We need more positivity in this world. There's a lot of negativity, and just more positivity. We got to try to outweigh that negativity, because without positivity, there'd be nothing in this world. So always try to be positive. Always love others. Always be there for others, and always be kind for others. That's my motto, and I'm always sticking with that. Yeah. On to the switcheroo round now, and this is where Ulterion would ask me a question. So, without further ado, Ulterion, what is your question?
So now, my question for you: what inspired you to become a furry? But also, what inspired you to become a vlogger as well?
I never thought about it, to be honest. So I think I've explained how I found the fandom a lot. Basically, to sum it up. Basically, it comes with what does the fox say? That's just to sum it up right there. What does the fox say? But how I became a vlogger, or a YouTuber, I should say, is a really interesting story. So this is not my first channel. I had an old channel a long time ago. I guess technically now it's quite a while ago, called The Red Waller. It's such a now looking back at it, it's so cringe, honestly. I started that because I was like wanting to do just basically, I don't know, honestly, it's so bad, but I wanted to kind of just start out and see what I could do. And doing that channel, I just basically did, like, I ate ghost chilies. I did fidget spinner stuff. I'm not going to get into detail what I did. And I did a lot of weird stuff on that channel. So, if you want to know more stories of what I did on that channel, you can always PM me on Telegram or Twitter or Discord. But the Red Wall was definitely a disaster. Yeah, definitely a disaster. I'm glad I'm positive now and do more positive stuff, because that channel, no. Then we want to wish a happy holidays. They got off the tree over. Oh. I definitely want to wish a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and I want to say a big thanks to Ulterion for being in this interview. Seriously, awesome person, awesome guy. I'll be sure to put all his socials in the description down below. Yas. So, if you want to check him out, be sure to check him out. He's an awesome person. Also, I want to thank everyone at MFFs, awesome people to hang out with. You all were awesome to hang with, awesome people. Had a great time there, so yes. Anyway, seriously, thank you. Had a blast making this video. If you guys enjoyed this, give this a like, subscribe. But as always, Merry Christmas. I bid you all a good farewell.